Hello everyone. Welcome back to another Commander review for Magic the Gathering. I'm just making sure my audio is coming in correctly. We are doing the Time Spiral Time Shifted set. This is a set of all reprints. So all of these commanders I have at least done one primer video on where I kind of break the card down of what it does, how it works exactly, and any rules associated with it. This video is primarily going to focus on new to deck ideas that you can build with this commander. So, Mistform Ultimus, very fun card, and it is our first essential changeling of the game. It has every creature type, even if this card isn't in play, so it does not have the changeling keyword, but it is every creature type, on top of being an illusion, which is very cool. Let me get my mouse in here so we can control the slides. There we go. So, as far as I'm aware, there are no updates to the rules as of what I did prior in my first video. So rules are still the same. You can read those here or go check it out on my previous video. And two more deck ideas for this commander. So this one is focusing on a Tribal Lord Voltron deck, where you are using its every keyword type and not building a tribal deck where you want to just play every tribe and support every tribe in every way with like changelings, but you want to take advantage of the fact that it is a changeling and make it very, very powerful. So getting some very cool lords in there like the Shifting Sliver to make your Mistform Ultimus unblockable essentially is really cool. Because it has every creature type, Stoneforge Masterwork can give it +1/+1 for every other creature you have in play, which are going to be lords that are also going to beef it up. And then Call to the Kindred is a great aura to put on Mistform Ultimus. Because it is every creature type, you'll essentially every turn be putting an extra creature into play for free, which is insane, especially because every creature you put into play is going to make Mistform Ultimus even more powerful. So a Voltron deck that relies on lords for different tribes, which is really cool. And then second deck idea is, if I remember correctly, when I did this the first time, one of the deck ideas, like fun janky build arounds, was building around the party mechanic, which you want 4 creatures consisting of a wizard, a warrior, a cleric, and a rogue. This is the same kind of deck, but this time we are focusing on outlaws. So we want assassins, mercenaries, pirates, rogues, and warlocks, and building a deck all around that, which should be cool because if you build this similar to how you're building the Tribal Voltron deck, you'll have a lot of overlay with some of these cards, at least mechanically how they work. Because your commander will always be a pirate, Lookout's Dispersal will always cost 1 less, which is very cool. You'll always have a legendary assassin with Brotherhood Spy, but whenever you play your Brotherhood Spy, if you have Double Down in play, you'll double the number of Brotherhood Spies you have when you cast it, and then it'll be able to be amplified with all the other outlaw-related cards, whether they're rogue-focused or pirate-focused. So not a ton of outlaw-specific support cards in blue, but probably one of the best is going to be Double Down, which is perfect for this deck. And that's going to do it for Mistform Ultimus. One of the cool things that I am loving about Magic's evolution is that a lot of people are playing this game, and they are wanting to experiment and try new deck ideas with tons of different commanders, which is great because now there's a lot of commanders out there that are getting a lot of love and support that normally didn't. However, that does mean that all of my commanders that I've reviewed in this set, and so far all the commanders I've reviewed in the Planar Chaos set, have all been S tier, and all the previous sets I've done have all been S tier. Everyone's building decks with these commanders. It's fantastic. I might need to alter how I do my tier list with deck ideas, just because at this point everything's either going to be S tier because they're building tons of different decks around them, or V tier because they're vanilla creatures. It's been very almost rare for me to find a commander that's not S tier as I'm doing these presentations, which is great, but also I want to maybe do something so that my tier list kind of looks less skewed towards the what looks like super popular. Oh, whoops. Little preview there. You get a little see of Nico Bolas. That's our next commander. So that's going to do it for this commander for Mistform Ultimus. Really cool card. Very fun archetypes that you can build around, whether it's a specific tribe or it is a variety of tribes like Party Mechanic, or in this video's case, the Outlaws mechanic. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything I missed, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!